What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with some Halo SPV3 and the library. Okay, so, yeah, it's the library. You know, I think I stated how unthrilled I was about having to come to this level, but I'm going to restate it again. I'm really hoping that some of the stuff has been majorly changed. 343 Guilty Spark hadn't seen any changes, and that was one of the best levels for Halo 1, but this is one of the worst. So I'm really hoping that this has seen some major overhauls. So let's find out. We're gonna go ahead and start going. Obviously I've already kind of done that, but thankfully the jackals are actually pretty easy enemies to take out. Seem a lot easier than some of the other Flood I've taken out, but then again, I forgot how OP the pistol is for that sort of thing. So the reason I don't like it is, I mean, a lot of people know this as being, oh, do you have a rocket? Oh yeah, brute shot. Okay, freaked out because I thought you had a rocket. So I think I'll try to just continue on with these weapons for as long as I can because they're pretty good. I never did figure out the grenade switching thing since the last time I played either, unfortunately. Wonder if that would be any good. That's the one that launches like fireballs and leaves stuff on the ground. That would actually probably be really good for probably be really good for dealing with enemies. I'm gonna try that. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna take this. Oh, it's shotgun. Yeah, the shotgun's so wonderful for dealing with the Flood. I am getting low on ammo from this light machine gun, so I'll probably have to give this up here in a minute anyways, but probably gonna be a lot of weapon switching. Thankfully, in this mod, there seems to be more weapons that are really good for dealing with the Flood. I mean, in the original game, there was, you know, the assault rifles, what you used to deal with the infection forms, and then the shotgun was what you used to deal with the combat forms. I mean, that was pretty much what you did, just those two. Oh, don't think I didn't see you over there. I saw you. So you gotta love it because they don't know to not go through it. They're still trying to get you. Oh, what is that? That's a needler. It's one of the, well, shredder, I should say. Cluster grenade. I still don't know how to switch grenades though under this. It's pretty bad. I should probably learn the key for that, but that's kind of one of those things you really don't want to be switching grenades in the middle of combat. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Let myself get surrounded there. You can't do that on this level. Get back down. That's kind of nice. I got rounds for the M247, so that's something I'll turbo. Took some damage from my own weapon there. That had not dissipated yet. Oh man, they're getting on top of there and stuff now. I don't know how the SMG would do. I have a feeling the SMG would probably be really good for the small guys for the infections. Holy crap. But, oh no. That shotgun. Alrighty. Let's see here. Got a gravity grenade. Those are pretty nice. You just let them come to you. I mean, it's so stupid, but it works. So we're gonna need something else to deal with these guys. I don't see that SMG anymore, unfortunately. It either despawned or just blew suits, like just straight out of that tunnel so far away. You know, I don't know. It sucks. So many infection forms. Holy crap. They had to, I think they had to have increased the number that came out of the carriers too. I'm not positive. It definitely makes them feel more threatening. I mean, they're not a great deal more threatening, but just a little bit more so. Oh, no, I don't want this. I don't like the DMR against Covenant. I'm not going to want it against Flood. Okay. And stop shooting at them, save some ammo. Forgot which way I'm supposed to go. Oh, right. Guilty Spark. I tended to do that in the original game too.
The security doors are sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them.
Okay, yeah, I'll hang out here, I guess.
Please follow closely.
I don't know if that was a waste of a grenade or not. There was a lot of motion. over there, but that could have just been the infection forms I didn't kill off.
Hosling, you brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty weird, isn't it? I'm gonna actually go this way. Stuff over here I want to check out as soon as I kill this guy. Okay, thanks. What were you saying? Ah! I didn't quite hear that. It just kind of blew up on me there. Okay, let's check out down here. Oh right, I forgot all these spawned combat forms. I was thinking they just spawned infection forms. It's kind of weird that they have weapons on them. Like, they have grenades. I feel like they shouldn't have anything. I don't know. I can't remember on the guys I fought on 343 Guilty Spark because it's been a little bit since I actually recorded that now. It's since the update came out. I cannot remember for the life of me if those guys had weapons. Yeah, see, this guy does. He's got a shotgun. Well, there's nothing down there, nothing worth wasting all that ammo for, at least. I really feel like I gotta something. I'm trying to justify having walked down here, and now I'm just wasting more time by coming back down here because I really want there to be something. I'm almost wondering though if I. Oh yeah, see, there's a health pack hidden under there. So that's kind of neat. I mean, I really don't need it. Holy shoot! I found it. I found what was so unique and secret down there. Oh man. I did not expect to see that. Holy crap. Oh yeah. That was definitely worth going down there. I know I missed, I seen somebody using this on a video for 343 Guilty Spark. So I know I missed this then. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this works. I don't think I ever used it in the computer version of the original game because I never really played the original game on the computer a whole lot. At the time, I had a buddy who had it. I never owned it myself. So I played a little bit at his place for some of like the multiplayer maps and stuff, but this is really my first time getting it. And I'm very interested to see how this performs, especially against the flood. Dangerously. That's how. Okay. So it does go through ammo pretty quick, so I gotta be kind of careful about that. We're gonna take these jackals out with the assault rifle. It's kind of late for that, but yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so you guys know now. It's definitely worth going down that little side hallway. That was kind of a pointless grenade. Oh, and that was the other thing I was hoping for. I was telling a friend, a guy in my Operation Trebuchet unit, I was like, man, I really don't want to play the library again. I was like, I'm hoping at least they put some Covenant in, even though the Covenant can be like infected by the flood. It would make the level a little bit more interesting. So, I was trying to remember back to Halo 1, and I couldn't think if there was Covenant or not. I didn't think there was in here because they didn't, they couldn't get infected like they can in this version. And so I think they avoided putting them in because it would just kind of potentially screw things up in level design. But now they can, and it's perfect. Holy crap, I got lucky that cluster grenade didn't kill me. And got lucky again. I'm going on empty, but this thing definitely saved my life. It's kind of a shame I couldn't take it a little bit further. I'm sure there's more hidden throughout the level, though. This Covenant didn't fare well. Let's take a look at this. Normally I do this with like a kind of a goofy voice or something, just trying to sound like the character, but I'm not going to do that today just because yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth going on, so it's going to be hard to do that a lot and still keep talking this whole video. While the human successful assault on the Holy Ring's control center was successful, it has not stopped us from pursuing the path to our salvation. The sacred icon is here, in this facility. But the release of the parasite once again impedes the path to our salvation. I do not know, yeah, through whose incompetence this infection was allowed to spread, but now it has breached this holy place. If anything, it is due to either... See, they need to kind of go through and get a better proofreader. It is due to the Gosh, that's just the way that's worded just throws you off so bad. And some of this is like spelled wrong and things like that. Do the heretical actions of the humans. It should just say is due to the heretical actions of the humans. Once again, ignorant to our mighty God's creations, or perhaps it is just due to the gross incompetence of the Jiralhane. It would be like them to disobey orders out of spite and jeopardize us all. It is in their nature, and therefore cannot be extinguished. Unfortunately, we must put up with them, but the job of the retrieval of holy relics is for us, Sangheli, to do alone. It is the role of the Honor Guard to lead this expedition into reclaiming the sacred icon. Humans, parasite, Jiralhane, or even our Lord's machines, it matters not. We will do our duty. We'll protect our honor, and we will propel the Covenant to salvation as it was promised so many eons ago. So, we're gonna have some Honor Guard we're facing. That guy I faced with, like, the impossible to take down shields that I had to throw a sticky grenade on and still keep loading him up. It wasn't an Honor Guard, that was a Zealot. Yeah, no. Okay. This is what I want. And we got some things down here. We've got Sprint, which I really don't want Sprint. I'd rather have my health regeneration. This has already proved a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, even on Heroic, so we're going to stick with what we got. And we've got some Jackals up here.
We must continue.
So yeah, Covenant Carbine. Gotta remember those ignite grenades. Almost shotgun ammo too. I gotta be careful about that.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive.
Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, I was gonna stop and drink some water. I might not be able to do that. They're fighting something. I think the Flood are there. Oh yeah, there's the flood. Alright, cleared out a lot of them. Or not. Yeah, screw you guy. Oh, that won't work. Okay, this might though. Oh yeah, that that does the trick. I bet the shredder's probably decent actually for dealing with the bigger flood. I wouldn't want to use it against like infection forms and stuff, but bigger stuff definitely. I do have to say I'm hoping they took away the rocket launchers from the flood. This is definitely one of the more annoying aspects of the flood on this level was the rocket launchers. Hey guys, I got friends for you.
These sentinels will supplement your combat system.
I'll go after them.
To at least advance world combat skills, your nerve block will be advanced points, which is being suited for this kind of work.
I think we thank the sentinels for being there. So the SMGs mainly just get up close for dealing with these guys, so like when they're right on top of you, which I don't really like that so much. I don't know which way we're going here for the thing. Looks like there, but there's a branch off that I want to check out. I don't want to, as much as I want to skip over this, I don't want to miss anything if I can. It's a Covenant weapon charging station maybe, or some sort of power device that's like explosive. I'm not really sure. I think it's a sentinel weapon. One of the blue ones, I guess. It looks different than the other sentinel weapons, though, so I'm not sure if that's what that's supposed to be. Is like one of the sentinels from Halo 2, I think is what had the gold sentinels with the blue beams, or was it Halo 3? I can't remember. Wait, it gets worse. At least they have a sense of humor about the level, I guess. That was worth it, there's 3 of them. There's another flamethrower, though. I don't know what I'd rather have. Oh, that was really good at dealing with those guys. I think I'll stick with this. I mean, that just instantly annihilates them. It goes through ammo really fast, but so does the flamethrower, and the flamethrower, they have to be like right on top of you. So we'll see. We'll go forward a little bit. We'll fight some bigger enemies with this and see what happens, because the flamethrower dispatches people really efficiently. But if what it's doing to the jackals is any indication, it's definitely going to be what we stick with. Visor mode, that could be kind of nice, but I'm still thinking we want to stick with the health regeneration. Marvin Mobuto, that's an interesting name. Staff Sergeant, UNSC Marine Corps. The fuck is this shit? Like, seriously, what the fuck? I survived Reach, get whisked up after escaping New Alexandria. I thought I saw some sick shit when those brutes started ripping people in two as we tried to evacuate the city, but this shit is so much worse. I got separated from my squad back at the Autumn's crash site. We were looking for extra supplies inside the ship, and it's dark as hell. Next thing I know, I see a light, and it's this little floating silver ball. It starts jabbering away some gibberish. Now I'm here. Don't know what the fuck it is. Don't know where the fuck I am. And I sure as hell don't know what the fuck these new creatures are. I just know they are scary as shit, like some sort of undead zombie. The thing that brought me here says we need to get something called the Index. I had threatened to shove my assault rifle up its ass and fire it if it doesn't explain what the hell is going on, but for one, it doesn't have an ass. Two, it won't shut the fuck up and keeps running away from me. I got no choice than to do what it says. Maybe get some goddamn answers too. So, they kind of show that the Master Chief wasn't the first person to get pulled aside for this task, which kind of explains why there's like health kits and stuff here. It's because that's always one of those things you gotta kind of wonder about a little bit in the old, you know, in the Halo 1 was like, why is there health kits here? It's overheated, yeah. Not my grenade, but I'll take it. Oh, I think I got killed by cluster grenades there. I'm not really sure. So it's almost like a Sentinel shotgun that has no range limit. It's kind of weird. So basically, you pop off really quick shots like that, and it really does a lot of damage to anything in your path. Into like little narrow path. It's a weird weapon, but it's an interesting concept because it is so different from anything else I've really used. I don't know. It's almost out of ammo, but I'm really tempted to go back and try and get the flamethrower. I think it might be too late. There's a Wraith tank here, and I don't know if I like that. It's probably a waste there killing him with that. Ow. What the hell was that? Can't use it.
I am a genius. The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
It does seem to light them on fire, which is kind of a nice thing. It's out of ammo. Gotta be careful. A lot of deadly stuff going on. So really, probably a really good weapon for fighting like infection forms and smaller flood combat forms like the jackals. Hello. I don't know. It didn't seem super effective against the bigger guys. Like, it's got that really long range, so it can pick off their numbers from a distance and do some pretty good damage from afar. But you know, you throw it up close, and that I don't know if it really holds up as a good weapon. You know, the flamethrower is a little bit dangerous to use because they have to be right on top of you, but it really, it just destroys anybody who's close to you. That's pretty neat. I know. And I'm glad I get to see him now because I have a feeling I'll be fighting those things later on. It's kind of interesting to see its weapons. See, it's got like kind of those grenade launcher things and stuff going on here. There we go. 3 for the price of 1. Okay, so whichever way Guilty Spark goes, we're gonna go the opposite way. And the reason for that is because last time I went the opposite way, I got a flamethrower. So the level hasn't changed much, but they reward you for kind of going back and exploring stuff a little bit. Unfortunately, my only reward this time was infection forms. Oh, that's kind of a waste. He's not coming with us? So, I'll be honest, I'd really enjoy if he were to come with us. Looks like something's back out there fighting the big guy. Might have just been some infection forms, although I don't know. He's firing for a pretty good while. Let's go ahead and hop down here. Don't really like using this weapon for combating infection forms. You'd think it would be a really good weapon for that, but it's not. It seems if you kind of control the burst a little bit, it's a little bit better, but it really seems mainly ideal for shooting the bigger combat forms. Kind of the opposite of how you think this weapon would be designed to work, but that's alright, I guess. I was kind of hoping to suck some, oh, never mind, I did. I'm almost out of ammo for this thing. That's gonna kind of stink. So yeah, it's like I said, I'm just going out. There's stuff that I wouldn't normally check out that I'd just skip over, but I'm going back to check it out, looking for flamethrowers and, you know, Forerunner super weapons. Not galaxy destroying super weapons, just more handheld stuff, you know. That was a bad grenade. Oh, crap. I'm in trouble. That was bad. I didn't realize that brute shot was empty. I don't really care if I burn my ammo off for this thing here because I'm going for a different weapon. Well, there's no sign of the Covenant that were up here a minute ago. It's probably not good. Yeah, there's there's Honor Guard Flood there. Oh, wonderful. They're just as tough as that Zealot. They've got that special shielding. Well, not just as tough, but still pretty beastly. Oh, what the heck happened there? Well, they did seem to do an okay job fighting them. If I can avoid any of those guys being turned into Flood, I'd much rather do that. I don't know what that clicking is. Oh, there's still elites. Wasn't prepared for the fact that they would still be alive as elites. I've got weapons that are kind of designed to fight. Well, brute shot's good for anybody, really, but that's out of ammo, so. That was a rocket. Go, elite, go. Rooting for you. This is kind of a jerk move. Oh. Rip. Alright. I don't know if that was this weapon that destroyed him or if it was like he blew themselves up with a rocket on accident. Really glad the elite was there to let me know that there was a rocket wielding guy up ahead. Yeah, sprint's not useful to me. Visor's useful, sprint not so much. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, isn't there a brute shot somewhere around here? Well, save the rocket for a bigger group if I can.
The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the conflict.
Like that. almost out of ammo for this. I got one more shot, so I'll probably want to swap that as soon as I kill one of these guys. Crap. You're gonna make that difficult. I don't think this thing's gonna be any good in this situation, but let's... Yeah, it's not super useful right now. Couldn't have run out of grenades completely, could I have? It seems I have. This is a really inefficient weapon for the task I'm using it for. Plasma weaponry, not ever my first choice against the Covenant, but... or not the Covenant, but the Flood, but... in this case, it's better than brute weaponry, so... Oh, God. Okay. That was the empty one I discarded. I don't know why I'm... got it here. It's not doing me any good. I need some... not brute, not Covenant weaponry. I need some human guns. Flamethrowers, sentinel weapons, I'll take those. Don't like plasma. Not against the Flood. Come on, group up. Gather around. Ooh, a terminal. I think I missed one then. 343 Guilty Spark. The Flood, well, in their most basic forms, are unintelligent and lack any sort of ability for long-term planning or strategy. Their actions are molded solely by the most basic of their primal behaviors. They will always try to spread, multiply, and preserve. These behaviors are inherent to every infection form and carries over to any converted host. Where the forms differ is in how the host's intelligence is combined with that of the Flood's core instincts. When larger, more intelligent forms are infected, other infected forms of lesser degrees of intelligence know to follow their lead. As the infection form secretes pheromones indicating the level of importance of the information contained within the host's mind, the primal behaviors of the infection form are implanted within the host's own mind and exploit the host's own intelligence to further the ability for the Flood to spread. Eventually, clusters of the hosts are combined within the hives of the Flood produce, with the eventual creation of a grave mind. These grave minds use a cluster of minds from all biomass consumed to engage in higher end thinking and strategization. These grave minds eventually combine upon contact, further expanding the intelligence of leadership of the Flood at an exponential rate. However, physical connection is needed for this to happen. Although smaller, less powerful grave minds have been known to use acquired technology to communicate across space, this of course can only happen once they have reached a stage where verbal language can be used. So, obviously, you know, Gravemind Halo 2 is kind of the big thing there, but Captain Keyes actually does get turned into what they call a proto-Gravemind. And, yeah, it's basically because he's most important knowledge location of Earth, feeding grounds, areas spread. He was very, very important. Well, you gotta imagine there was like a helmsman or something who had to know like the coordinates too. I was like waiting for Flood to come along and kill those guys. It's not happening though, is it? Alright, Shredder, half decent for dealing with Flood. Half decent. Not as good as the good old trusty shotgun. I think this is justified. Of course, then again, it wouldn't be if I'd known it was only going to kill infection forms. Oh, that was lame. I tried switching out to the rocket, but I couldn't do it fast enough. Didn't go as well as that last time around. Ooh. Go, Elite, go. He died. I was like, why isn't he shooting? And that registered. I heard him screaming in the background, just barely. Oh man, that's weapon's messing me up. Holy crap. Oh, that's the carbine. Okay, yeah. Are they two different colors, or is it just because of the lighting of where they're sitting at? I wonder if that would be an efficient weapon against the Flood. That could have been bad. Alright, come on. Let's be friends. But I don't want to ride the elevator. Yeah. Much more appropriately named level titles. I'm going to take another quick drink of water, guys. I apologize. Alright. Let's go do some more of this horrible level. It is better around with like the Covenant added and some of these new weapons, but mainly because there's actually Covenant, it kind of keeps things a little bit more interesting. I see Flood biomass dripping over there.
That the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the Flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
A number of dead Flood up here already. Kind of half tempted to switch the M247 just for the bigger guys, because I feel like it's a little bit more efficient actually than the shotgun, off the basis of you can be further away with it and it still does a lot of damage to them. But I think the shotgun is ultimately still a more powerful weapon, at least once they get up close. You think you're going? I get messages on my phone, it sounds like. High encoding. That's not good. Hopefully, I haven't been looking at my recording device, obviously, so hopefully it's not been causing any issues. It doesn't seem to be. It is saying high encoding, but it's not seeming to affect performance of the recording. Fine. Good job, Sentinels. Keep up the good work. Oh, they took out a couple of the Sentinels. That's no bueno. That's 2 left up there. I could get Sentinel weapons. I don't know if I'd want to do that or not. I think I prefer the shotgun to that blue one. It does a fair amount of damage, but it runs out of ammo kind of quick, and it's hard to find ammo for it, so it's better than having to switch out weapons in a little bit here. Nope. Are you guys still fighting people over there? Really? They're on the ceiling? Oh, the infection forms are actually damaging the Sentinels. That's ridiculous. Okay. Sure, we'll go with it. I'm really just hurting myself by looking around this rocket launcher. I mean, it's really good in some situations to have it, but just my wanting to avoid trying to shoot them is what's really hurting me. Yeah, the infection forms are killing the Sentinels. Are you kidding me? I didn't know they could do that. It's an ODST flood. That's pretty awesome. I wanted to try and take a screenshot of him, which is what I wasn't shooting. It's a good thing I jumped down here. Should have just done print screen when I realized it didn't work, but I thought I had keyed to work work through Steam overlay or something, so I'll have to actually go back and add this in Steam. It's kind of funny, it's like sucking him up against the wall. Oh man, I'm running low on shotgun ammo here. It's not a good thing. So we've got UNSC versus Covenant versus Sentinels versus... Oh no, never mind, that is Hunters. I thought that was Flood over there. Oh, there's the Flood. So now they want me to go over there, but we're gonna go exploring. Oh, no, we're not gonna go exploring. I thought that was something we could get over. Hello. That's hitting the ceiling. Okay, that's good. Glad I still had that. Wasn't he not infected a minute ago? There's a lot of thudding over there. Surprise! Not a huge amount left in here, but that's a really powerful weapon, so I will take it.
That's a good idea. The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
Where are they going to come from? Don't know if that is... Yeah, it had to have been cluster grenades. I wasn't sure if it's cluster grenades or if there's like more hunters or something up here. So not actually as good for dealing with flood as I thought this would be, but thankfully it's got a good amount of ammo. My sentinel beam's almost empty, so I don't know if I should switch to brute shot now or wait a second. Hello. Kill them all, please. Like, I can't imagine why there wouldn't be a whole bunch more sentinels here. Like, if retrieving the index is like priority number 1, you'd think at least. Yeah, I don't know why 343 Guilty Spark wouldn't put like higher priority on having more protection for you. Reflexes enhanced, that's a new one. Wish I hadn't picked that up.
Wait here.
Die. Yeah. That was unavoidable with all the explosions.
Wait here. I have a chance.
Yeah, I want to go back there because it seems safe, but it's obviously not. So it's really easy to get kind of pinned in there. And all the area of effect weapons just murder you. If I can get my hands on one of those plasma pistols and shoot it into the chute, that might actually be a really good idea. I accidentally gave up my shotgun, I didn't mean to do that.
I will deactivate the security lock.
You can't be on top of those when you do it either. This is ridiculous. This is as tough as the first time I did it. I wonder if it's actually possible if you move fast enough to actually get like outside the doors when those close. Alright. Almost clear. Yeah, so trick here. Don't get into confined spaces, and when you use area of effect, don't stand by it. I think we're gonna stick with this. We only got one good shot left in it, but yeah, I lied. That's a long hallway. I go on a long range weapon, so let's go ahead. Okay, so... I'm dead. Oh no, that was... I thought that was stuck to me. I think he got infected. Oh yeah, he got infected. It was like his hat disappeared. He just had a hat a second ago. There's a Forerunner terminal over here, so I'm trying not to forget about it. Oh, there was a second honor guard. Yeah. Woohoo, one of the most useless weapons against the Flood. Let's, at least this will kill the infection forms a little bit better. So, another terminal from 343 Guilty Spark. Ah, the library. Once one of my favorite places to pass the eon since my makers activated the array and departed, it pains me to see the Flood spilling into it, curling their tendrils around the delicate machinery and data housed here. Although I must admit, I am impressed. The library houses the single most important item on the installation, the activation index, and as such it is afforded the strictest security protocols, second only to the control room. My makers designed it to be impenetrable, so that one could safely retrieve the index to activate the array. Oh god, I can't talk. That was just me. Should the need ever arise again, the central beam emitter alone should have incinerated any Flood infected organism that came close. However, that seems to have failed. Several of the plasma banks lining the halls powering the library. Guess halls power the library. Have malfunctioned, reducing the effectiveness of its operation. Nonetheless, the Flood's ability to infiltrate the library so quickly is remarkable and alarming. This only strengthens my resolve, though. We must activate the ring to stem the Flood spread before it digs its roots in any further. The Sentinels, with enough time, will eventually be able to cleanse the ring of remaining infection and combat forms. I'm not so sure about that, but okay. As long as there are no potential Flood hosts that remain, this outbreak should be easily contained. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sentinels aren't doing so hot right now. Okay. Another elevator. With this new ride, we're gonna take a drink of water again. Sorry about that, guys. Well, this one hasn't changed. At least I think the titles are new. I can't remember. How did that survive? Oh, I just threw at it. Alright, note to self, when dealing with honor guards, plasma rifles, very amazing. Shotgun, not so much. Yeah, you show him. Oh, crap. I don't know who I'm rooting for right now. I think the Flood, but it is kind of awesome seeing hunters go up against the Flood. Why do I even care? This is kind of sad though, because the Flood should be doing a lot worse against the Hunter. Oh! Got a little too close there, he took notice. Well, they finally took him out, although I did throw some grenades over there, helped significantly in that. Oh, there's another ODST. There's another Covenant terminal. This is 3 out of 3. This is from Zark Morami, Sangheli Ultra Honor Guard. At last, we are within grasp of the sacred icon. The Hunter's pair... the Hunter pair... Yeah, I'm not going to try to say the Hunter's original name because I'll butcher it. We have brought with us will soon be able to force the doors open. Once we ensure this area is secure, we've lost many brothers along the way through this journey to the sacred icon. Many suffering fates worse than death, even the Ugnoi and Kigyar. We are fortunate to still live, but those who have died or worse to make this possible have done so with the highest honor. Once we break through these doors, we will be another step forward towards salvation and the start of the great journey. The rest of the Honor Guard has been dispatched to retake Halo's control room from the humans. They will ensure that it does not fall again, so that upon the delivery of the sacred icon to the hierarchs, they can bring it safely to the control chamber, and thus begin the journey. Salvation is at hand. We who have dedicated our life just not to the Covenant, but the safety of all that is holy, will be the first to transcend. Even as the parasite continues to surge in numbers, and the humans and their demon grow bolder in their attacks. We are the ones who are responsible for guarding all that is sacred. We will not fail. So, I managed to get by that spelling error without screwing that up, so that was kind of nice. Oh, hi. Super inefficient. I've been playing this for quite a while, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's, should be getting close to being done with this horrendous level. We'll have my screenshot of you. I had to almost die for that, but it was worth it. I hope. I might not have gotten a good screenshot. That would suck. crap. I'm dead. I didn't even see them come up behind me until it was too late. Hopefully, though, I got a screenshot from that. If I did and it's what I think I got, then it was well worth it. Die. So close. No, 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 no. Need a different weapon. This as well take. So this actually ended up being a little bit tougher than I imagined. I'm not even playing on that hard of a difficulty. A lot of blood over here, and there's a human terminal though, so we're going to check that out here in a second. Alright, so this is from Marvin Mobuto again. That staff sergeant from before. Royally fucking fucked. I am so fucked, I had to ditch the assault rifle, no more ammo. I've been running through this place, blasting these creatures with my pistol. Suckers still go down easy, but there's way too fucking many. And more types too. These things that had to be grunts, I shot it and it just burst open. And like 20 of those crab things came skittering out of that slime. I can't waste my ammo, and no way I'm getting within spitting distance of those things. I'm not going to have a choice soon. I got 3 mags left, 24 shots. I just gotta run. Keep fucking running or go hand to hand with these things. I got my knife, but what does that really matter? These things don't seem to feel pain, and with some of the shit I've seen them do, fuck me. I doubt a knife would do a damn thing. They've got incredible strength. I've seen these things leap 20 feet through the air and hit the ground running. I can't even imagine how strong their fucking arms are to be able to climb these walls and scale those fence. If I go hand to hand with these undead fucks, don't expect to find much left of me. So I'm trying to remember now, because I'm almost thinking... It's been a while since I've read The Flood, but if I remember correctly, in The Flood there actually was a Marine or something that you, like, find his dog tags and stuff. Oh yeah, there's a ODST helmet and blood everywhere, so obviously he did go hand to hand. I didn't even really, like, the blood didn't occur to me. There's bits of, oh yeah, that's bits of him, I guess. So, yep, he was right, unfortunately. That was worth it. Don't like honor guard. Flood. They're no bueno. Not my first choice against the infection forms, but it will have to do for now. Okay, so that didn't last me long. I've got 2 super weapons, and I don't think either of these are really ideal for the situation I'm in. Interesting. I didn't expect to find a ghost. I was like, okay, there's gonna be like another flamethrower over here or something, but no, not. It's a ghost. I'll take it though. This is pretty beastly. I wonder if the infection forms can even hurt this thing. Although it kind of worries me that there's a ghost over here now I think about it. So, flamethrower just dropped out of there, so as you guys can see, it's definitely useful to blow open the flood spores, or whatever you want to call them. Biomass, I guess, would be the appropriate terminology. So I wonder if this thing's intact. Oh man, it is. So the secondaries seem almost useless against the flood, but I mean it's heavily armored, and you still got the primary turret on here. Maybe it's a little bit more effective against the elite shields. It's hard to say. I guess if they're far out, maybe it would do more. Yeah, if they're further away, it's actually fairly effective. I don't know if these guys are gonna have an end to them or not. Shoot, they're hurting me kind of bad. Hey, you don't say. Okay, so they seem to be dealt with. Now we're gonna swing over here. See if there's anything of interest. More terminals, hidden weapons, anything like that. I don't think this is the way we came from. No, yeah, because we came through that door. It's back way over here. Nothing over here though, sadly. We're going to leave this parked right here. Hopefully it'll be back waiting for us when we're done. So I have a feeling something's going to happen. Maybe it is just the end like normal though. We can only hope.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Alright, so that was the library. It was
Which means that any
slightly
organism
more
with
bearable
sufficient
than in the
cognitive
past, but it's still pretty
capability is a
difficult.
potential factor. Is
So,
No.
we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with